Hey guys, how we doing today? Today's video, I wanted to go and talk about some of these rumors or whatever you want to call it. Just call it speculation for now about GAC and its changes. Potentially, I don't think there's going to be that much of a change. Maybe like some tweaking of like rewards and structure, but like the mode itself, I don't see them changing it because I feel like if they were to change it, they'd lose a lot of people playing. The reason I bring this up, though, in making this video today, it's going to all be about GAC and talking about this. So first and foremost, if you guys haven't gone in the game yet, GAC should be starting right now. Like, it should have started like a few days ago, but it's not. And if you look at the calendar for GAC of next month, it won't start until the 13th, which is 2 days before Starkiller comes out into the game. So that is like, what, 2 to 3 weeks from when it's supposed to have started. And people definitely think there's going to be something coming. And I even want to say that there's been some talk of it on the forums, whether it's with like the moderators on the forums or with like devs of Galaxy of Heroes on CG's part, talking, maybe like hinting towards things changing. So there's probably going to be something. There is going to be something. And looking at the other screenshot that I pulled up in my last video with that one guy's insider information, it says here that they are heavily considering getting rid of arenas and then creating some sort of daily tournament activity. And then it says, and then adding some heavy crystal rewards to GAC and something good for the Kyber consistence. So right there, that's like the stuff I want to talk about in today's video. So, I mean, talking about GAC just for a second, I guess we can also talk about arenas. But between the two, let's just say it's like the worst case scenario for each. Let's just say for a second that arena is completely gone and you don't get either crystals or really anything that is valuable anymore from arena. And all of that is shifted towards GAC, but they don't change GAC besides adding every single thing from arena into GAC. Imagine they did that. Would you guys like that? Would you guys not? I would not like that because, you know, at the moment, GAC just isn't as fun as it used to be. Biggest reason why is because of all the non-GL counters that were once for, you know, the GLs, like the non-GLs with Vader, with Luke, so on and so forth, Wat Tambor, Thrawn, you know, those are all gone. And that's really the biggest reason as to why GAC isn't as fun to me, at least anymore, because of the theory crafting. It isn't that crazy of teams anymore. I mean, looking at like the best teams, the token best teams in GAC, most of them are like pretty either GLs or they're like next to GLs, especially with like new characters we're getting now. So, you know, GAC is gonna probably, in my opinion, gonna stay the same, but the rewards and the structure behind it will definitely change. And that's a kind of a scary thing because if they were to move all the stuff around from arena into GAC, you're gonna lose a lot of those more casual players. The casual players sticking around are like some of those that, you know, just get on, they do their dailies, maybe they farm some fun teams, maybe they're gonna be just hoarding and hoarding and hoarding for the next GL, like me. You're gonna lose a lot of those player bases and rather players in the player base if you were to do that, if you were CG. But if like maybe they don't do that to that extent, and they don't really move anything away from arena, but they have like a new daily tournament that can give you extra crystals, then I'd be okay with that. You know, I don't want them to take away completely the arena system because I think this is a great system to have right now to get crystals. You know, this is what this is all about in terms of free to play and hoarding and farming and all the great stuff that we need is based off of the prizes you get with it. Getting, you know, first, second, or third every single day, it's a lot of crystals, and that is how we get those farms going with whether it's mods, whether it's characters, or whether it's gear. That is what we like to see. So if they were to take that away from arena, that is a huge, huge punch. It's a low blow. But let's say, for instance, you know, back in the day, I'm talking like 2015, 2016, when the game was like kind of first starting out, we did have like an arena tournament kind of a thing. It's very similar. If you guys have ever played the game Marvel Contest Champions, there are arenas in that game where it's as if you do a tournament style based kind of a thing, and you use these characters, and you know, you kind of waste them over time. You like, I think how it was in Galaxy of Heroes was you kind of put towards some of the, what's it called again, the ally tokens or whatever. I'm trying to find out like where I can find it to show. These things right here, the ally points. We were back in the day when this was first a thing, you had to spend some of these points to get battles in, and the more battles you get in, the higher you go up on the ranks. And it's like with really any player, at least to what I remember in at least playing Galaxy of, or not Galaxy of Heroes, playing Marvel Contest of Champions, it was with literally every single person out there, whether you're low or high in the terms of ranking in the game, and it was based off of that. Whoever could do the most amount of battles and get the most wins, they get that character at either a 5, 6, or 7-star unlock. So I mean, that's for unlocking a character. I'm not sure how this would be in terms of like arena, but you know, having a daily tournament type of activity, not really a fan of, because guess what? That would mean, and it's kind of sad for me to say this, I don't mean it for come across sad or stupid or anything like that, but like that would mean I have to play even more and have to like schedule my time better to even get on the game to play for a tournament on a daily tournament kind of a mode. At the moment, Conquest, when it does come back, already takes up a lot of my time playing this game, and hopefully we don't have another Conquest that is daily every single day. I think that would really drive away a lot of the player base and make it so it's not really that fun anymore, because there's definitely a fine line between making something fun and making something a grind. And you know, you want to have it kind of be a bit of both, and I think they're trying to do that with Conquest, but still is not really hitting the mark. But definitely in terms of this game as a whole, you want to have it be fun, but also you want to have it a grind. So hopefully they can do something there. If they ever want to come out with a tournament system, they do something to that extent. I would not, I mean, ideally, here's like me being optimistic with this. If they were to come out with a daily tournament mode, you keep arena table, you keep the squad, you keep the fleet arena as is, and then you add additional stuff in a daily tournament for people who want to do that. You know, maybe they want to go and based off of your shard in your squad arena. Like, for example, I have the playbook, he's in mine. Like, how cool would it be if I could, you know, do like some fun battles against him and others in my shard in a daily tournament system within our shard for our squad arena, but it's like a different tournament kind of a setting, you know? That'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure how they'd want to go about that, but I really think it would be a huge no bueno bad thing if they were to derive the crystals away and move them from arena into a different game mode, because that is just not what anybody wants right now. Having GAC changes and rewards, I think, are a must, but you know, hopefully they're an addition to the game mode and not taking away from you know, other game modes like arena. I feel like if they were to do that, you're losing a lot of stuff in terms of players, in terms of like the energy within the game, and in the theory crafting in the GAC kind of mode itself is going to go downhill a little bit, I feel like. But you know, I want to remember, you know, the exact amount of rewards we get from Kyber. I get Kyber every single time. I don't get like top end Kyber because I just I sometimes suck at this game. But I do want to say that as you play through it and you rank up, you know, through all the different tiers, you know, Kyber being the last one, you get those extra rewards and crystals based off of that. But I feel like it's not enough, and we want something more. So hopefully we get something to that extent. But I do think that, you know, within the next 2 to 3 weeks being a bit more downtime in the game, that it translates into something good for the game mode of GAC, because this hasn't really happened before to where there's a bit of time off and then they come back into GAC. When they did that, the last time, I want to say, was when we got the championship mode, and it wasn't just Grand Arena, right? So hopefully this is something good and it's not something bad. It might line up, you know, around the same time of like the next Conquest or wrapping up with the Conquest for the next one. We'll have to see. But I definitely do, I would assume that there's a lot of content, a lot of information coming at us the next few weeks because of Starkiller's release, some more State of the Game stuff, some more content updates, just everything. I think we're going to get a lot of that here shortly, especially with new marquees such as Mara Jade, right? Anyways, that's about it. I just want to kind of put out my thoughts here as to maybe potentially this could be a problem. I think, you know, I'm more actually concerned, not with GAC, but I'm more concerned with Arena, because that is daily. Grand Arena is not, and also you get better rewards from daily Arena than you do playing GAC. GAC, I feel like, is more for just like the showing off and saying, hey, yo, I got Kyber, bragging to your buddies, yo, I got Kyber, blah, blah, blah. You don't get that much extra things it doesn't really make, there's not really, I'm guessing what I'm trying to say here is there's not really much of an incentive to get Kyber. Maybe they want to change that, and that's what the whole change is, but we'll have to see. I just want to talk about this for a quick second, guys. Love your guys' comments and thoughts all down below in the comment section. And that's probably about it for today's video. If you guys have any other ideas for videos you would like me to go and cover, let me know down below. Besides that, guys, have a good one out there. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace out and have a good one. Bye, guys.